Madison County Heart Soul is a grassroots apolitical project that aims to connect people with what they love about where they live.
This project was accomplished over the course of 4 years
By a small team of Madison County residents who hosted interviews, engaged in conversation with people about their hopes for the future, and collected the thoughts of 1,030 people from across the county. We also intentionally sought out the voices of those who are rarely heard at the table. The goal of the project was to first determine what does matter to the people of Madison County, use that information to equip ourselves to steer change rather than to simply respond to it.
Through Heart and Soul, we were able to identify the qualities that Madison County citizens really treasure: the people, the places, the experiences that make up who we are. The illuminating fact-finding helped us discover the foundational strengths of Madison County.
So if you're walking around the square and you're a visitor, chances are someone will walk up to you and welcome you, ask you where you're from, what you're looking for, just make you feel welcome.
It's always an opportunity to volunteer, it's always an opportunity to be helpful and continuing to build in a community, tackling a big problem, but tackling it together, and then we're able to be successful.
What we hear mostly is it just feels like such an authentic place. We haven't come up with a reason why this is special and new and sort of invented that. It just is.
Madison County is gorgeous. Located in south central Iowa, a mere 35 miles from the capital city of Des Moines, Madison County offers a glimpse into iconic rural life.
It's those simple values and cultural connections to days long ago that the outdoors bring back to folks. And we're seeing that being rediscovered.
A lot of blooming plants and flowers, a lot of bugs and insects you can find.
And in the creek you can find a lot of fish.
The sunsets and sunrises are really pretty. Leaves changing literally like every part of the season is just kind of gorgeous.
Madison County is a good place to farm because it still is rural.
We have a lot of diverse landscape, timber and pasture ground, so we can raise our cows and sheep.
We have this great farm ground that feeds the world.
Well, the very first line on the back label of our wines is nestled in the rolling hills of rural Madison County, a place that we chose to put our roots down for our families as well as for the vineyard itself.
The ground in Madison County, some of the best soil in the world. Why not put grapes here?
It's important that we have good roads and bridges in Madison County for a variety of things. First of all, we want people to be able to get from point A to point B. And also, we need our farmers to be able to bring their grain into the market.
It's a great place to live if you are an artist or if you just appreciate the arts. I feel what I do as a creative person is kind of appreciated by everyone, and I also get to see art and culture year-round.
I think we're very fortunate to have what we have here. Things that you wouldn't expect to find in a small town. Just take a walk around town and there's beauty everywhere.
Every weekend there are plenty of things to choose from for visitors and for community citizens alike.
Residents we spoke to reminded us of why families have lived here for generations and how we welcome people who move to Madison County to put down their own roots and raise their families. Children benefit from quality schools, and our farmers depend on the rich soil.
Families are looking for a place to come with their kids that really values the student and really is looking at what they want for the future. Our teachers feel supported, our students feel supported, and I think those things really are at the heart of what we do and why we do it.
As a parent, I can go and volunteer at the schools. You know, it's not a really big school system, so I can go and just help out as much as you can. So I think that's really a good part of being in a small town.
I graduated from Winterset in 2009. I have a lot of memories in this town, in this community, and I look forward to having my kids grow up here and experience those same memories and have that opportunity.
We learned how Madison County is a place of opportunity, how small businesses can thrive here, how here in the heartland we connect with the rest of our state and support our country.
Madison County is a great place to operate a business because we can find great people here,
There's a lot of talent, a lot of support from the community leaders.
There are a lot of small businesses that have popped up. We try to support as they try to support us to actually contribute to the economy.
Historic tourism in Madison County has been part of this since the 1970s.
You see it as what it is right now, but what's cool is to tell the story of what it was.
Historic spaces are important because we're the looking glass into the past for our community. They tie us back to who we came from and who we are now and why we are the way we are now.
It sparks some real great vibrancy in our small towns.
Having the country turn into the suburbs is my biggest fear.
If we don't stop growing, we become stagnant. We need to determine what we want to look like, what we want our future to look like. And rapid growth from a very large city, we might lose who and what we are.
The data collecting phase of Heart and Soul is really just the beginning. Now that we have that information, it can be used as a launching pad by local businesses and community leaders and organizations to steer the course of our future. We can grow in a manner that Madison County residents can embrace and trust. Now that we know it's important, it's time we put that information into action and grow from a place of heart and soul.
Participating in Heart and Soul showed us that
when you build a community that is welcoming,
with strong infrastructure,
and room for everyone at the table,
you make that place a home.
you make that place a home.
you make that place a home.